Hi, good morning. This is Rachel with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and we're here at the studio Friday morning to live stream our moderate flow yoga class. This 9 a.m. moderate flow yoga class typically happens at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness every Friday morning from 9 to 10. So we're here streaming from the studio, and hopefully you'll be joining us from your home soon to jump on and take this class today. It'll be an hour-long class from 9 to 10. If you're familiar with the practice, we'll start with a centering, or if you're not familiar with the practice, we'll start with a centering seated. We'll do some meditation, we'll do some warm-up, we'll do a standing flow, and we'll have plenty of time to stretch and relax at the end. So even though this is a moderate flow or intermediate style flow class, still accessible and open to all levels. So if you're newer to the practice, feel free to still join us and follow along. I'll give modifications and variations for you guys to take along the way. And I always encourage you just to practice at your own pace. So it's your practice. I'll give you suggestions. I'll lead you into a flow, and you can choose to move or not move in any way that feels good for you. If you have questions about anything, just like we were in class, please feel free to ask me after. You could comment below, you could send me a private message. I'd be happy to work with you just like we're in the studio. So as we move through things, if something comes up and you're like, oh, I'm not sure about this, how can you help me make this feel better, just let me know and I can try to adjust your practice for you. So good morning, Chelsea's here. I was just on the phone with Chelsea this morning, so it's good to see you again. This is so great, and I saw we've got a few more familiar faces. Karen and Vanessa are here, so just like being at the studio, you guys. I'm so glad that you're still here. Helen, good morning. Welcome. As I see your names pop up, it's so great. I can actually picture you walking in the door with your mats and getting set up in your usual spots and grabbing your props and getting ready to practice. So it helps me tremendously to see so many familiar names and faces that are joining us. So it's so great. So we're going to get started in just a moment or so to give some time for people to jump on and join us. So a few of you that I'm seeing come on are familiar with the practice. Rachel Plaine with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. I've been live streaming all of my classes. Thanks, Vanessa. For 6 weeks. I can't believe it's been 6 weeks. This is so insane. And we don't know when we'll be back. Hi, Matt. Good morning. So just sit tight with us. We are going to keep serving you virtually. So this is a journey, to say the least, for all of us, of not knowing and surrendering and letting go and figuring out how to show up and how to kind of find routines and peace and health and joy and all the things that we're looking for. So we're right there with you, and we're going to keep offering what we're offering. We're going to keep learning, growing, expanding, and so open to any suggestions or feedback or ideas that you guys have so that we can keep this community alive and well until we're back in the studio, hopefully someday soon. But until then, we'll stay safe and we'll stay home and we'll still take good care of ourselves. And I just want to also thank you guys, those of you who are logging on or watching this later. Thank you for your support. Everyone's been amazing. My mom's here. Hi, Mom. We really appreciate all of your encouragement, all of your support, all of your kind words and notes and contributions that you've been making and donations to the studio and to the teachers that are volunteering to offer you these classes. So because of you, we're able to do this work and continue to practice together. So thank you so much. If you are interested in making a donation, you can visit supportbydf.com, supportbydf.com, and there you can see links to make a donation to the studio or a contribution to help us sustain the closure and create this virtual platform. You can also choose to donate towards specific instructors. So anybody that you're seeing on Facebook Live, on YouTube, on Zoom, and you want to send them a little something to thank them for the classes you're enjoying, feel free to send it their way. They would love that and appreciate that. So thanks. Let's get going. My name's Rachel Plaine. I'm with Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. We're here in the studio. We're live streaming Friday morning. It's our moderate flow class. So we're going to get going. You don't need anything special. If you have any props that you like to practice with, feel free. Good morning, Sarah. And we'll get going. So come take a comfortable seat, and I'll check in with you after class. So enjoy. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, here we go. So you're going to come into your comfortable seated position. So finding crossed legs or finding whatever else works for you today. So in all of our classes that I'm leading, I'm going to start you with a centering. So a lot of times we're seated, sometimes in the studio we're lying down. I think it translates a little better when we're virtual to be seated so you can see and hear clearly. So we will start seated today, but just whatever position you find yourself in my class or other classes, just really important to take that time in the beginning of your practice to set yourself up, to clear your mind, to tune into your body, and to start with this fresh, clear slate for your practice. So let's begin with a familiar letting go breath to start to breathe in whatever it is that we're seeking and release whatever it is that we don't need. So we're ready for this practice. Take a deep inhale. Exhale a sigh. Good. Again, big breath in. Exhale. Good, one more time. Big breath. Let go. That's right. Breathe in through the nose, hold at the top. Through the nose, exhale, round your back, create that cat back, tuck your tail, scoop your belly, bring your chin to your chest. Let's stay here right now, hold the breath out, and then take a deep inhale. And full exhale. As you breathe in, float forward on the sit bones, lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the throat and the face, open your front body. And exhale, roll back, round your back like a cat pose. Tuck your tail, scoop your belly, chin to chest. Do that again. Inhale, open up. Lift through the front of the body. Exhale, release, round your back. And then let's slide that right up to our shoulders. So sit up tall, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, roll them back and down, just tuning in. Again, big breath, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, release. Last time, pick them up. And exhale, release. Pull your palms open, let the backs of the hands touch the lap. And as you exhale, drop your chin, hold there. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. The next time that you breathe in, bring the right ear to the right shoulder, open up the left side of the neck and face. And as you exhale, bring your chin back to your chest. And then go the other way. Inhale, ear to shoulder, open up. And exhale through center. And go one more time each side. So just familiar way to kind of tune into our bodies. Bring it back through center. We're just feeling our neck, feeling the tops of the shoulders. One more time, other way. Inhale. And exhale. On your next in-breath, let the head lift up. You can keep the eyes closed. And breathe out where you are. Deepen your breath into the lowest part of the belly, into the middle part of the ribs, and into the upper portion of the chest. Exhale, release the chest. Relax the ribs and soften the lowest part of the belly. Breathe all the breath out so you're empty for a moment. You suspend to empty, no breath, nothing there. And slowly fill up, lowest part of the belly. Middle part of the ribs, all the way to the upper portion of the chest. Hover, suspend, hold the breath. And exhale, slowly release. All the way out. Pause. And then when you're ready, breathe back in. Holding for as long as you'd like. And then eventually breathing back out. So keep going with that. Keep deepening the breath, lengthening the breath. Start to get lost in your breath. Allow the breath to be this way of anchoring your mind and calming your body. allowing the breath to be this way to become fully present, or as present as possible in this moment, right here, right now. It's tuning in to the energy within your body. How are you feeling today on this particular Friday morning? Tuning into the energy of the space around you that you're practicing in. And tuning into this collective energy of the community that we're practicing together. So holding space for all those that are practicing right now at the same time that you are. All the individuals that are in their homes, in their spaces, breathing their breath, becoming present, becoming conscious, just feeling this connection, even though we're not together, feeling that sense of community. Good. And then the next time that you breathe in, let your hands come together in front of your heart. So let your palms touch, prayer position or Anjali Mudra. And as you exhale, bow your head to yourself. And just like we normally do, we'll set an intention for today. So I invite you to call on any intention that you'd like this morning that would help sustain you during this time, that would help support you, that would help hold you up. So what do you need right now? Do you need to call on strength, on peace, compassion, courage, love? What is it for you that you want to invite in to your body, to your mind, to your heart? What do you want to fill this space with that you're about to create through your practice? And just holding that in your heart as your intention. I am at peace. I am filled with love. I am strong. I am courageous. I am healthy. Whatever it is, find it for yourself. What's true in this moment? And then the next time that you breathe in with hands together, slide them to the ceiling, lengthen the arms, lift your face. Let's goddess our arms today. So bend the elbows, shine the palms forward, spread the fingers, drop your chin, and bring your elbows into your waist. And then inhale the arms out and up like Tadasana or mountain pose. You'll stretch the fingers and look up. And then exhale, bend the elbows, drop the chin, bring the chin towards the chest, the elbows towards the waist. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale in and down. And then this time when you rise up, let's interlace our fingers, release your pointer, and stretch the waist really long. Exhale up and over towards the left to a seated half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale through center. Exhale up and over the other way. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Drop your chin, interlace your fingers, and then press the fists down. Squeeze the backs of the shoulders together to puff up the chest. Open the throat and face. Look up. Exhale, release the gaze, release the hands, and roll your shoulders. Press into your fingertips. Lift your heart. If you want to elevate the hips, pick the hips up. Press the pelvis forward to get that stretch through the psoas and the hip flexor. And exhale, release back down. Let's just go the other cross of our legs to open up the other hip. So put the other leg in front. We'll do a nice easy twist here. Inhale, arms lift. So even though we're in this moderate flow-paced class, exhale, twist towards the left. We're taking plenty of time to warm up. First of all, to tune in. I think personally, no matter how vigorous of a practice I'm looking for, I love those moments in the very beginning. Those moments to breathe, to meditate, to find peace. And then to slowly warm up my body, to gradually open up the spine, and then start to move, start to flow. And then inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist the other way. So for some of us, we might just be waking up. For others, we might have been up for a while, but this might be the first opportunity we have to take an hour to ourselves. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release your hands, bring your chin to your chest, interlace your fingers, and then press the fists down to squeeze the backs of the shoulders together, open up the heart. And exhale, release the gaze, release the shoulders, one more shoulder roll, hands behind you, press into fingers, lift the heart. If you want to lift the hips, pick them up. And exhale, release down. Come to tabletop, so come over your shins or unwind the legs. And when you get here, let's just take our hands a little further forward of our shoulders and start to circle your hips. So I'm really hoping that my microphone stays charged today. I did not charge it last night. The charger mysteriously went missing, but when you have a 3-year-old, that happens a lot of times with many things. So I'll probably find it in the dollhouse or in the, who knows, the toy box, the baby cradle, who knows. So hips back and then swing the other way. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me this whole time. Good. And then you're going to bring your hips back to your heels, big toes touch, knees widen. Sit back, extend the arms, drop the head, and just take a little rock, side to side. Roll the forehead, shift the hips. And then get really long, so walk the fingers out further, like you could stretch the ribs right off the hips. Maybe even lift the head up and kind of like you're a cat, crawl forward on those fingertips. Get really, really long. Reach the fingers forward, pull the hips back, drop the head again. Maybe come up onto your tented fingertips to perch the wrists up in the air, a couple breaths. Good, roll forward, round your back, bring your knees underneath your hips. Keep shifting forward towards up dog with knees on the ground just to undulate the spine and get some more space here. And exhale, reach it back, child's pose. Take that a couple times, roll forward, round your back, undulate through. So we're just kind of creating that space in our joints and in our body that we're looking for. Bringing in movement to those places that might not have moved yet today. Roll forward one more time. Come all the way onto your belly. Take your hands off your mat, wide, right off the mat. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift to this kind of super cobra pose on the tips of the fingers. Open up. And exhale, drop your left shoulder, twist towards the right, and lower down. Good, come on up. And exhale, go the other way. Drop the right shoulder, bend the left elbow, twist and lower. Again, inhale, pick it up. Feel the pubic bone rooting down, the tops of the feet rooting down, twist. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, twist. Good, inhale up. Exhale, lower down, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press back to child's all the way. Let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Press into your hands, roll up to sit on your heels, and then take a high knee. Lift the hips, lift the arms. For today, as you exhale, open your arms behind you. If you can sit back on your heels, do it. Interlace your fingers. If you can't do that, stay in a high kneel. Press the fists down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. And as you exhale, we're all going to dive forward towards our foreheads. You're going to pick your hips up and place the forehead down. If this does not feel stable, bring your hands to the ground like a tripod headstand. If you do feel stable, perhaps you could come up to yoga mudra, kind of like rabbit pose. You're going to roll onto your hairline, pick the hips up, round your back like a cat, get right up on top of the head, and then stretch the arms back away from your body. So the fingers are interlaced, the heels of your hands are pressing together if they can. Spine is big and round like a cat. Crown of the head rooted towards the earth, fists pressing away, hips high. Optionally, you can have your hands on the ground for support. Take another breath. And exhale, release. Lower down, hips lower, arms lower. Release the hands, toss the arms up in the air. Stand up on the shins, high kneel. And exhale, dive to a tabletop. From your table, walk the hands a little further forward to the shoulders. Curl your toes under and come up to down dog. When you get up to dog, let's pedal it out. So pick the heels up. Exhale, drop the right heel, bend the left knee, look underneath the right arm. Good. Inhale, lift high. Excuse me, and exhale, switch. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, both your heels drop. On your next in-breath, float your right leg up to three-legged dog. Flex your foot. If this is too much, just keep a down dog. Roll the right ankle, or you could do this in tabletop. Roll the ankle the other way. Then keep your leg long and strong. Point your toe. Lift your leg skyward. So open up that top hip. Point your toe. And then maybe bend the top knee and let the foot flop back towards your hip or towards your bottom. So really opening up the hip. Inhale, lift it high to the sky. As you exhale, draw your knee into the belly to find your flying plank. So point your toes, shoulders right above your wrist. You're going to hover here. And then kick it back, three-legged dog, flex through your foot. Take the knee across the body, point your toe, flying plank. Kick back, three-legged dog. Take the knee to the outside elbow, shift forward, point your toe. And kick back, three-legged dog. Let's step or help this leg through to the top of our mat and hold. Soften your back knee down. Inhale to lift the arms up. If you can, maybe even press the palms together. If you're comfortable, bend the elbows and lift the head. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the face. Exhale, swan dive to touch the ground. With back toes curled under, step your back leg up to meet your front leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, so come either onto the fingertips or bring your hands to your shins, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold over the legs, and let's bend our knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive through bent knees all the way to stand, palms touch. And exhale, hands through prayer. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms. Sun breath to the top, inhale out. Let's do a bent knee swan dive, so open the arms, bend the knees, dive through. Good. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Stretch it out. Exhale, deep fold. Right leg steps back to lunge. Left leg meets it in plank. You're going to hold your plank. Press out through your heels, press out through your head. Engage your core, your abdominal muscles, navel up and in. Firm legs, long line from heels to hips to shoulders to head. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lower the knees. Lift your tailbone up. Drop your belly, lift your heart, and look forward like a cow. Take a deep inhale. You're going to lower knees, chest, and chin. So point your elbows back and dip your chest and your chin. Hips high. Press through to cobra. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Press up and back to child's. From child's, hands come underneath shoulders. Press into hands, roll up to sit on heels. Inhale, fly up high knee. Exhale, open the arms, sit on your heels, interlace your fingers, or if that's not in the cards, you're in a high kneel, press the fist down, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, dive forward to Yoga Mudra, tip the head forward, lift the hips. If you're okay there, roll onto the hairline, roll onto the crown of the head. Arms away from the back or hands to mat. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Lower back to the hairline, lower the hips, lower the arms. Release the hands, toss them up in the air. Stand up on the shins, look up. And exhale, dive forward. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees, press the hips back, down dog. So the same thing on the other side. Inhale, come on the balls of the feet. Exhale, drop the left heel, bend the right knee, look under the left shoulder. Or armpit. I guess it's your shoulder too. Inhale out. Exhale, switch. Press the right heel down, bend the left knee, look underneath the right armpit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, both your heels drop. Float the left leg up to three-legged dog. Roll your ankle. Roll your ankle the other way. Keep your legs straight, point your toe, lift it skyward, open the hips, and then bend the top knee, let your toes fall back to your hip. Inhale, stretch it high to the sky. Exhale, knee into belly, flying plank, shoulders come above the wrist, point your toe. Kick back, three-legged dog, flex your foot. Take the knee across the body, point the toe, knee to opposite elbow. Kick back, flex your foot. Take your knee to your outside elbow, shift forward. Kick back, three-legged dog. Step or help the leg through the hands and soften your back knee to the ground. Good. Inhale, lift the arms. If you can, press the palms together. If that's comfortable, bend the elbows, let the hands fall back, and lift the head like you're going to nuzzle the head back towards the wrist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Back toes curled under. Step the back leg up to, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. What did we do before? Did we do that? Yeah, we did. Step the back leg up to meet the front leg. Inhale, long spine. I only had half my coffee this morning. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Out and up. All the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Remember your intention. What did you set in the beginning of class? How do you want to feel? Breathe it in. Exhale, release your arms. Take another sun breath. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold. Left leg steps back to low lunge. Right leg meets it in plank. Hold there, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees. Lift your tail, lift your heart, look up. So just like we did before. And then lower elbows back, chest down, chin down, hover. And come on up to cobra. Uncurl the toes, lift the heart. Exhale, release back down. Last time, press it back to child's. Bring hands underneath shoulders. Press into hands, roll up to sit on heels. You've done this before, it's your third time. Inhale up. Exhale, release, interlace your fingers, sit on your heels or stay in a high heel. Inhale, press the fist down, open the heart. Exhale, release to Yoga Mudra, forehead down, hips high. Roll onto hairline or top of head, arms reach away from back or hands are to mount. Take a breath. And exhale, release. Hands unwind, throw them up in the air, lift the hips, look up. And exhale, swan dive. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees, press the hips back, down dog. Right leg floats up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or help the right leg through to the top of the mat and stay. Soften the back knee, lift the heart. Breathe in and look up. Exhale, lift the hips, straighten the front leg, maybe flex the foot, bring the head to the shin. And do that twice more, bend the knees. Good. So in this flow practice, keep going. You're moving one breath per movement a lot of times. So you're creating almost this like meditative dance between the poses, the postures, and your breath. Good. And then bend the front knee, keep the back leg straight, and come on the tips of your fingers and pause. And there's also moments where we'll hold, we'll build strength, we'll build flexibility. Press out through the back heel, lift up through the top of the head. Inhale the arms out and up to a high lunge. If you've been with me this week, we're going to take the same flow. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, right arm releases forward and down. Left arm comes through, twist towards the right, towards that front bent leg. Release the right arm, come on up, inhale. And exhale, dive forward, flat back, long line from heel to head. We're going to do this 2 more times though today. Inhale, rise up. So if you've been practicing with me this week, you've had a chance to practice this already. Right arm forward, down and through, left arm reaches, twist. Release the right arm. Inhale, lift arms like Tadasana. Exhale, sweep through. Heel in line with head. Good, one more time. Inhale up, high lunge. You might be feeling that right leg. Exhale, release the right arm, twist. Left arm lower, shoulder height. Release the right arm, inhale up. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale, lift up, give that front leg a break, straighten it up. And exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, bend the front knee. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Back hand to back leg, look up. Good, inhale up, all the way to side angle. So you could either bring forearm to thigh or come all the way down. Bring the right arm to the ground. Lift the left arm above the ear and pause. Take a deep breath. Exhale, big circle. Left arm alongside the long left leg. Down in front of the body, all the way above the ear. So again, if this is too much, your bottom forearm could be on the thigh instead of reaching for the ground. You're going to do one more big circle. And as it comes around, let it pick you up, straighten your front leg, and dance back. Reverse triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale, arms open, shoulder height. Exhale, toes forward, heels back. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, dive to forward fold. Good, you're going to come right out of this though. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Turn the left toes out, bend the left knee. So we've been doing this maybe the past week or so. And then if you can, turn the right foot out too. And if you can, you're going to sit down low. And if you'd like, you're going to bring your hands to prayer. And maybe a little smile. Good. And then release the arms forward, come up through center. Walk the other way, bend the right knee, flex the left foot, and come on down. And if you can, lift the hands. A little smile. Release the arms, come through center. Turn the toes forward, the heels back, nice wide stance. And then deepen your fold. And take a moment to do whatever you want here. So you can shake the head, yes or no. Good. Couple breaths. And from where you are, slide your hands back underneath the shoulders, bend the knees, place your hands on the thighs, and lengthen your spine to come all the way up. And then at the top, big sun breath, inhale. Exhale, arm shoulder height. Turn your right foot to the front. Bend the right knee to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Take a deep in breath. As you exhale, cartwheel down the right arm, the left arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot, press into the left hand, revolve your lunge. Inhale, lift the right arm. You could drop your back knee if you want, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, we'll step back to plank. And then you could either drop your knees or keep them lifted. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, if they're lifted, come forward an inch or two for chaturanga. Bend the elbows back, hover at 90 or come to your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, come high on the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend both your knees, look towards the top edge of the mat, and just hover here, crouched low. Inhale, lift up the hips, strap the head, and exhale, drop your heels. Do that again, inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the hips, get low, look up. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, drop the head, and exhale, drop your heels. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, release, bend the knees and the hips, look up. Here, you're going to walk, step, or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, long spine, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way up. Palms touch when you get there. And exhale through prayer. Let the eyes close and find your intention again. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms. The whole thing on the other side. Sun breath, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold. Here you could walk, step, or hop back. If you're going to hop back, hop to chaturanga. Bend the knees, hop back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or help it through to the top of the mat. So hands are on the ground or on blocks. Bend the back knee, lift the heart, look up. And then lift the hips, straighten the front leg. Maybe flex the foot and bring the head to the shin. Do that again. Bend the knees, left knee, right knee, look up. And exhale, lift the hips, head to shin. Again, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, head to shin. Good. Bend just the front knee, keep the back leg straight. Come on the tips of your fingers, lengthen your head away from your heel. Firm up your legs, firm up your core and your back. Get stable in your lunge, because now you know we're going to be here for a little while. So find a width and a distance of your legs that's sustainable. Inhale, lift the arms, frame the head. A little wiggling or wobbling is totally fine. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release the left arm forward to swing it through. Release the right arm forward. Palms face the same direction, towards the direction of that bent leg. And then release the left arm down to come up, like Tadasana. And exhale, float forward to a long diagonal line from your back heel to your head. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep down and through to your twist. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fly forward. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, release, twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale, come through. Good. Inhale, lift up. This time, straighten the legs. Take that little break. And exhale, warrior 2. Open the arms. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Dancing warrior. Back hand to back leg. Look up. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, side angle. Either bend your elbow, bring your forearm to the thigh, or reach the left arm to the ground. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, 3 big circles. 1 circle. Good. Keep going. And then the third time that this arm comes down and around, it'll pick you up and you'll come to reverse triangle. Straighten the legs, dance back, up and over the leg, and open up to a long, wide-legged stance. Turn the toes forward, the heels back. Lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Good. Inhale, lengthen, stretch out. Grab your shins or fingertips to the mat. Pull the head away from the hips. And exhale, deep fold. Good, let's come back to that Skandasana, or that kind of lungy pose that we did to the side. So lengthen your spine, turn your right toes out, bend the right knee, and as you're walking towards the right, externally rotate your left leg if you can. So turn the toes out, and if you can, flex your foot, come on your heel, and then go ahead and dip lower if you want. You don't have to. So if knees are sensitive, hips are sensitive, skip this. Otherwise, kind of bring your hands to prayer, sit up tall. You're doing great. I can picture you all in your living rooms looking so beautiful and strong. Release your hands down. Come on through center. Go the other way. Bend the left leg, right leg turned out. You could be right here to modify just a half squat, or come all the way down. If you have your balance, lift the hands. Prayer pose. Good. Come through center. Inhale up. Turn the toes forward, the heels back. Dive deeper into your fold. Maybe stretch the arms forward, or take any variation you want. Shake the head, bend and straighten the knees, take a twist, whatever you want to do. A couple breaths. Good job. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands, bend the knees. Hands on top of the thighs. Lengthen your spine. Come on up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, arm, shoulder, right. Front toes, left toes to the front. Bend the left knee. You're in warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the left arm, the right arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot, revolve, press into the right hand, lift the left arm, back knees lifted or dropped. Take a deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Like we did before, step back to plank or modified plank. Lower chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin, or modify by dropping the knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Good. Take a deep inhale, come on the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward through the top edge of the mat like you're gonna jump, but don't jump yet. Inhale, pick it up high, lift the legs, straighten the legs, lift the hips, drop the head. And exhale, drop the heels. Twice more, inhale up. Exhale, bend, down dog, squat, look up. Inhale, rise, drop the head. And exhale, drop the heels. This is going to be our last time. We'll walk, step, or hop. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, look right through the hands. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold over the legs. Inhale, reverse your swan dive all the way out and up, palms touch. And exhale, hands through prayer. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Take a deep inhale. Hold here, full exhale. And one more time, deep breath in. And exhale, release your arms. We're going to come down to the mat, inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, long, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep fold. Step the right leg back and land on your right knee. Step the left leg back and land on your left knee. Toes are curled under, walk it out to puppy, keep the hips high, stretch the arms forward, spread the fingers wide, lift the elbows off the ground, and breathe. Good. Uncurl your toes. Sit back on your heels. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Press into your hands. Roll up to sit on your heels. Let's take one last high kneel. Inhale. And this time, just bring your hands to your lower back. Drop your tailbone down so your low back is long. Touch your low back, and then float your heart up. Lift the chest, the collarbones, the face. And exhale, release. Come to seated. Let's swing the legs around so we can come towards the top of our mat. So just scooch your bodies up. And we are going to do a few rounds of a spinal rock. And we're going to take it into a shoulder stand. So this is something that I have not led in a virtual class yet, so it might be new for you. If you were with me on Wednesday, we did the spinal rocking. I'm going to demonstrate it just in case it's new. But to give you a modification for spinal rocks, if you have any injury in your back or it's uncomfortable to do this rocking, you could do cat and cow, so you could round your back and inhale out. So that would be a modification for spinal rocks. We're going to take 3 rocks. On the 4th rock, you're going to pick it up to a shoulder stand. So I'm just going to show you one time what that's going to look like, and then we're going to do it together. So just holding here, just watching. Take a deep breath. You'd exhale the rock back. Let's pretend that's my 3rd rock. On my 4th rock, I'm going to catch my hips. So you could stay right here. You could also lift the legs towards where the wall meets the ceiling to like a half shoulder stand. Feet could be pointed or flexed, or a combination of flexing through the feet, or pointing through the feet and flexing through the toes. If you feel okay here, come to a full shoulder stand. When we get there, you would lift the legs up to the ceiling, no bend in the hips. And then to get down, you come back to half shoulder stand. We're going to come through this together. Bend the knees. You'd release the hips. If you can, I'll keep holding them, and then I have you roll it out. Okay? And then we'll move on from there. So all together, 3 rocks. 4th rock, we're picking it up. If you're on your cycle, or if you don't want to be upside down, when you get there to the shoulder stand, you could grab a block or a pillow, or just put your hands underneath your low back and lift the legs just to kind of let them drain. Okay? So plenty of options. Here we go. I would ask you if you have any questions, but I won't be able to hear you. So after class, if you have any questions, let me know, and I can help you through this. Take a deep breath, hover, deep inhale. Exhale, round your back, rock back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. This time we're going to try for our shoulder stand. Rock back, catch your hips if you can. Fingers are up, knees are bent, hips are bent. If you need to have another try, go ahead. And then lengthen your legs for half shoulder stand. So there's some of the weight of your hips is in your hands right now. Excuse me. The legs are stretching diagonally from the hips up to where the top of the wall would meet the ceiling. And then if you want to come to full shoulder stand, take the bend out of the hips, lift your legs skyward. Point the fingers up, hands are placed on the back, elbows are in, chin to chest, long line from heels to hips to shoulders. Take a deep inhale, and full exhale. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to half shoulder stand. So start to lower the weight of your hips into your hands and lower the legs slightly. And then bend the knees towards the forehead. And then release your hips. And see if you could control your landing. So roll yourself down. Use the strength of the arms to help you down. And then when you get down, take your big ta-da, lengthen your legs, stretch the arms away. Get really, really big. Lengthen from fingers to toes. Long, stretchy back. Good. And then hug the knees into your body. So hold the knees or the shins or wrap the arms around the legs and take a rock. Side to side. You're doing great. Bring your hands right on top of the knees and circle the knees around one way. Release any tension that might have gathered in your spine. Good. And move the circles the other way. Good job. Open up the knees. Soles of the feet together, slide your hands down your shins, catch your ankles where the tops of the feet or the outer edges of the feet, so it's like you're in bound angle, but we're on our back. And this might feel really nice on your back to decompress the spine and to find some length and space in the back and in the hips. Maybe close the eyes, soften your face. Relax. Just breathe. You did awesome. We moved a lot, we fit a lot in. And just starting to slip into a place of more peacefulness, or more surrender, or grace, or ease. And then take a hold of the big toes, peace fingers to big toes, or keep holding outer edges of feet or ankles. Come up to happy baby, flex the feet right above the knees, holding big toes, ankles, or feet, and rock. If you want to play around here, you can stretch the left leg out as you rock to the left, bring the right heel into towards the groin, and then go the other way, rock to the right, extend the right leg, left heel in. Inhale. And exhale, just rocking, moving however you want, whatever it looks like, just stretching the legs, stretching the back. And then if you are rocking, you're going to come to stillness. Take just a moment in your happy baby to pull down on the feet and press up through the soles of the feet. So hands pulling down, feet pressing up. Feeling that opposition. Lengthen your neck. Soften your face and breathe. Bring the soles of the feet together. Take a hold of the knees, bring the knees back together. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling, feet hip-width distance, toes forward and heels back. Bring your arms alongside the body. Press into the hands and arms and the feet, and then lift the hips to bridge. Hips can come just as high as they feel comfortable. Ankles are right below the knee, ankles are right below the knees. Feet are parallel, toes forward and heels back. If you want more of a heart opening, roll one shoulder under the chest, the other shoulder under the chest. So you interlace the fingers like we did in Yoga Mudra. Backs of shoulders squeezing together, fists pressing towards heels, Arm bones pressing to the mat, and then lift the hips and belly up more. Really open the heart, the chest, the belly, the hips, big stretch. And breathe, strong, strong legs. Take another deep in breath. As you exhale, lower, release the hands if they were interlaced. Lower your hips down and just take a moment to land. Notice how you feel. Send the left leg long. Hug the right knee into the belly, hold the knee or the shin, or interlace the fingers and rock the leg left to right. Massage your hip. Good. And then holding the back of that leg, extend your leg to the ceiling. Roll your ankle once more, one way, the other way. Good. Bend the knee. Take a hold of the knee with the left hand, open the right arm to T, and go into your twist. Guide that leg across the body. Roll onto the left hip, and then you can turn your head away. You can turn your head to the right. And just pause. And breathe. Unraveling, unwinding. Letting go of whatever you don't need, physically, mentally, emotionally, just let it go, wring it out. Good. And then roll back onto the spine. Bring the sole of the right foot towards the mat, press into the foot, scooch the hips back if they came out of alignment, send the right leg forward, bend the left knee, hug it into your body. Hold the knee or the shin or interlace the fingers right over the leg, and then take a little rock. And then hugging the knee into the belly and towards the chest, just pause. And breathe. Good. Extend the left leg to the ceiling, hold the back of the left leg, roll the left ankle one way. Roll it the other way. Good job. Bend the knee back towards the body. Hold the knee with the right hand, extend the left arm out to T, and take your twist. Guide that right leg over the body as you roll onto the right hip and turn your head to the left. Close the eyes or soften the gaze and pause. And breathe. Back through center. Bring your foot back. Press into the foot, shift the hips back. Take a moment to move in any way you want. So we're going to come into Shavasana. So if you're ready to rest, you're just going to wiggle yourself onto your mat and send the legs long, slightly greater than hip width. Send the arms long, about 45 degrees from the body. Let the backs of your hands touch the ground and let your palms be open. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your fingers. And let the weight of your body surrender towards the earth. Allow yourself to be held up. Let go of the need or desire to control, to fix, to change, to effort. This is your time to release. This is your time to restore. This is your time to surrender and set down the weight or burden of anything you're carrying. And allow your breath to wash over you. Allow your practice to integrate into every cell and layer of your body, bringing peace and ease and grace, strength and health and vitality, recharging, filling yourself back up with whatever you need today. We're going to stay in Shavasana for a few moments. And I'm just going to guide you into relaxation. So you're on your back, your eyes are closed. You're starting to slip into this place of more and more relaxation. Softening deeper, letting go further. Start at the crown of the head. Feel the forehead and the crown of the head soften. Let your face relax, your eyes, your jaw, your mouth, your throat. Feel the energy around your heart, this warmth and love and light and radiance. Let that extend to all the edges and corners of your body, filling your body with light and love. Let your belly be soft, rising and falling effortlessly with the breath. Let your hips be heavy. Arms and legs long and relaxed all the way out to the tips of your toes, the tips of the fingers, palms of your hands, the soles of your feet. Your whole body wrapped in light, in warmth and peace. Take a couple breaths just to be in that state of being. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like here. When you are ready to transition back, just start by bringing your awareness back, not having to do anything else. Just hearing my voice, being aware of the shape that your body is taking. Being aware of the places that are touching the ground or the mat or the space around you. Feeling the energy and temperature of the room that you're in. Feeling that collective energy of community with those that are practicing alongside you today from afar. Feel your breath. Perhaps let the breath become more intentional, deepening the breath again, lengthening the breath, tuning into the breath. When you're ready, if you'd like to bring movement back in, reconnect to movement in any way that feels good. Maybe fingers or toes. And then eventually come onto either side to come into a fetal pose, bringing knees into belly, arms into chest. Taking another moment to rest, to come back home to yourself. Slowly press yourself up to seated. The eyes could stay closed or a soft, relaxed, steady gaze. Come to sit up tall. Either backs of hands to lap or palms down. Whatever you need. So backs of hands to lap can be a more receptive place. Being open to take in whatever it is that you're seeking. Palms down could be a more grounded place. Tuning in, dropping in. What do you need? Take another deep inhale. And full exhale. On your next in-breath, bring your hands together to prayer position, Anjali Mudra, to seal in our practice, palms touch. As you exhale, bow your head to your heart. Feel that cocoon of light surround your body, this protective energy. Carry that with you today as you transition off your mat. We'll end together on the sound of Om, the sound of community, starting with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale a sigh. Good. We'll begin deep breath in. And as you bow your head back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you again for being here. It's a pleasure to be able to lead you in this practice and to be together apart from my studio to your home. It's great to see you guys, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope that you keep taking good care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Thanks, Helen. I'll be back tonight at 5:30 for candlelight yoga if you're looking for a gentle practice. All of these classes will be uploaded to our YouTube channel eventually, and in the meantime, you can find the videos under the video tab of our Facebook page. So keep moving, keep breathing, keep smiling. We'll get through this together, and we'll be stronger than ever on the other side. So big love to all of you today and always. Have an awesome weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.